Perek Elu Metzia, DAF YOMI, sponsored Refuah Shalema for Elisha ben Devora. This daf begins with a Mishnah at the bottom of Chav Daled Amud Beis. It discusses different lost objects that have identifying marks that must be announced by the finder. First case, Matzah Peros Bikli Omos Bikis. We can infer from the Mishnah that if he finds the money or the fruits in front of the utensil or purse, he can keep them. The Gemara brings a brisa that states if part is still in the utensil or purse, the finder has to return all of it. The Gemara brings another brisa obligating the finder to return even what is outside of the utensil or the purse. The Gemara distinguishes in 4 ways. Number 1, Rav Zavid, the brisa that states he can keep whatever is outside refers to a barrel of flax or money in a purse. Had these items originated there, some would have remained, whereas produce can fall out completely. Second answer is Rav Papa. They are both discussing produce in a basket that has a rim. The brisa that states the finder can keep what is outside is where it all fell out. The brisa that says announce is referring to where some remained in the container. The third answer is in both brisas, all fell out. One is where the produce faces the opening of the vessel. The other is discussing where it faces away. Fourth answer and last is the produce faces the opening of the utensil. The brisa that states he can keep it is where the vessel had a rim. Something should have remained. The brisa that says he can keep it is where the vessel had no rim. Tzibure peiros v'tzibure ma'os, piles of produce and piles of money. Initially, the Gemara assumed that the plural form of piles indicates that he can only identify them if there is more than one. The Gemara suggests that the plural term piles is lav dafka. It can be even one pile. It is opposed to scattered produce. One pile can be identified by its place. The Gemara, however, is inconclusive in this matter. Shlosh matbeyozel gabizeh, 3 coins, one on top of the other. Number 1, Rabbi Chanina's interpretation. The Gemara explains 3 coins different in size, similar to those minted by 3 kings, piled like a tower, that is a large coin on the bottom, medium size on the top of it, and a small on top of that. Rabbi Yochanan, the second interpretation of this din, the finder announces he found coins. If the loser states the amount of coins in their arrangement, one on top of the other, even not in decreasing size, it is a siman. Rav Nachman explains coins arranged like a ladder that can be lifted together by a piece of wood are needed to be announced. Coins in a circle or triangular is unresolved. Ka'avnei beis kulis, coins one on top, overlapping 2 on the bottom, must be announced. Coin with the loser's name, it does not have to be announced. He could have spent it or inscribed his name on more than one. Wool dyed by a dyer, he knots each customer's in a particular manner that would be a siman. The next Mishnah, objects that should be touched should not be touched by the finder. Number 1, one who found birds tied together behind the fence or a wall on paths of fields. The knot is not a siman because it is common to knot the feathers of their wings. Their location is also not a siman because even with their wings tied, they can still hop. This is a case of safek hinuach, since it could be another bird. The law is l'chatchila to leave them alone because their tied wings indicate they were placed there. But if the finder took them, he may keep them since they really do not have a siman. Number 2, a utensil hidden in a garbage heap should be left alone unless exposed. Then the finder has to announce it. However, the Gemara brings a brisa that even a hidden one should be returned. A, Rav Zavid, the Mishnah refers to large vessels that are hidden, the brisa to small that may have fallen in without anybody noticing, and therefore they should be announced. Rav Papa Both can be discussing large vessels. The Mishnah discusses a garbage heap not collected, usually. The Brisa discusses the owner changing his mind and deciding to dispose of it.